designs. And today we're going to be working on yet another canvas that's going to be given away to one lucky winner. Hi, Donna. You've been waiting for a while? I know, I've been trying to get myself together. Running late today after yesterday's fiasco. How are you feeling, darling? Hopefully you're feeling a lot better. So, yeah, I was just using my machine real quick to cut out some flowers. I have an idea in my head, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to change direction somewhere along the lines, but we're going to see how this kind of goes. And we're going to get this show on the road. Let me just put my stuff away. Oh, actually, I have to do one more. Just in case I do end up doing what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. I messed up some of my chipboards today, trying to fussy cut out some shapes. So I'm going to use this. Hi, Tina. So I'm going to use this real quick to cut this shape out a couple times. Really, really quickly. So how's everybody doing today? Hi, Isabel. Hi, Jackie. It's Jackie, right? Crafty J. Newton. Just want to make sure I don't butcher nobody's name. Let me just mute this and plug my phone so I can get some idea, because as you guys know, oh, my mom called me. Oops, I missed that call. I missed my call from my mom. That sucks. I'm gonna have to call her back after we're done. What am I doing? Oh yes, going to YouTube, and I'm going to play my video, which should hopefully be somewhere around here. There we go. And let's just make sure the volume is all the way down. I'm gonna try to put this somewhere where I can hopefully see. Hopefully that'll be good. Let's see. Yes, that should be good. Who else is in the house? Oh, we have Tanya in the house. Hello, hello. So far I'm feeling okay. My stomach has been a little bit messed up all day. I'm not gonna lie. My stomach has been messed up all day. I have yet to evacuate. I know that's kind of ugly to say, but I have yet to get to that stage. I think I think some part of my body is very, very scared to go to the next step. And so I'm kind of dreading when that kind of happens. But surviving, so far surviving. But I will tell you guys, I couldn't sleep yesterday. It was a heck of a night for me. He fell asleep, I think, better than I did. I was actually struggling through most of the night. But I was okay overall. What the heck? It said the New York Freestyle's posting a link, but she didn't post no link. Did she? View. I don't think she posted a link. Hold on, let me check this.
Message.
It says oh. Yeah, but that's yeah, it didn't kick her out. That's so strange. I'm still trying to work out the little kinks in this dang operation, but she didn't post on a link. So that's weird. Let me see. We got the spam protection. Let me. Yeah, because I don't even have links enabled. Oh, I see. Disabled. That's what it is. All right, I disabled that, so it should be fine. Hopefully, it won't do it to you guys no more. Hi, Dorinda. So I'm trying to get myself together. Like I said, I'm running hella late today. Didn't sleep very well last night and woke up crazy late today because I didn't get much sleep. So backed up like crazy. Yes, you guys know how that goes, right? Trying to get that dang thing to work the way I want it to work. Let's see. So I'm gonna do, I think, I got a beautiful corset stamp, but this die, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this thing right here. So can I put, yeah, two should be fine, just to add some thickness to it. All right, so let me put this contraption away. Yes, I have the old school. Everything I have is old, you guys, but I make it work. I don't replace things till they break down, and these things be hanging on by a wing and a prayer. When I first got it, this is like the old school, you guys. This is like the big kick. When I first got it, this thing used to squeak like it was so rusted inside, like it sounded so horrible. I literally took the whole thing apart, took out the mechanism from the inside. I oiled the bejesus out of it. Come to find out that after I did all of that oiling, the whole time it was the crank. So I took this apart and put it back in as well and did the whole thing to that too. So yes, let me put this stuff away so we can get this party started. So today's canvas, I'm gonna be using, I received some vintage hankies from Happily Ever After. I think I wanna use one of them to create my background today that I'm gonna be using on the canvas. So I'm gonna start off with that, and then we'll see how everything else kind of pans out. I don't like losing my pieces, so I'll make sure I put everything where it goes. I'd be going crazy when I lose one of the little pieces. So that's what the agenda is for today. So I got some pieces here, and I've got some other little pieces here. I didn't laminate this to my table, but I did laminate the top of it just in case it gets dirty. I want to be able to clean it. You keep putting up them weapon signs, and that's why it's gonna kick you out. It plays nice round one, but it's round two that scares me. Let's see. Where did I put my canvas at? Oh, right here. So I also have my little bin full of little pieces of chipboard that we're gonna have there. I think these are the canvases that I received from Jeannie, not Happy, from Jeannie. So we're gonna be using these. We'll be using one of these today. Hi, Karina. I know that robot drives everybody crazy. But I want to use it to like not just promote myself, but like also to promote others. Like for right now, I have it doing promotion for like Sasson and Isabel because they're my moderators. But I also like when I get like top chatters, like the robot actually keeps track of like the chat log and stuff like that. So it'll tell me like who are the people that were commenting the most and stuff like that. So I want to be able to like, you know, moving forward, be able to incorporate you guys' channel into that as well. You know, support my supporters, you know, type of thing. So it helps to do like all of that. Okay, let it go. It's mine now. You can let it go. Let's see, I have a little baggie for trash right here. So these are from Tuesday morning. Oh, that's cool. They wrapped the one in the middle, but not the one on the top and not the one on the bottom. Okay. They're the same size, 8x10s. I don't have the other ones to compare them to, but I think that these are prepped. The other ones, I don't think that the other ones are prepped. So yes. So where am I? All right. So I have my canvas. I'm gonna put this here because I'm probably gonna be using some of those flowers that I cut out. Just to start putting them to some kind of use. And for those of you guys that saw my happy mail that I received from her, you guys probably already saw this. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I just want to find one that I want to use on here. I think this is really, really pretty. So I just want to find one that more or less will fit my needs. I really like that one. So I think I'm gonna go with that one for right now. This one's pretty too. I'll use this one. I'm gonna use this one for right now. So I want to like decoupage this thing onto this and build from there. So let's see how we do this. I need some glue. Let's see. I'll use matte medium to do it. And I'm gonna use this little scraping tool from Cricut to get that kind of on there. And then I'll probably do some stamping on there, like not in black, but like in different colors, and see how it'll hold it, if it'll hold it up. I should do it now, but no, I can't do it now. All right, so let's get this party started. So I'm not sure how this is gonna go all the way through and through. I'm thinking about doing some kind of a dress form, and adding like flowers and stuff like that. I want to see how simple I can keep it. I mean, we all know that doesn't really work too well for me, but I want to see. I want to see how simple I can keep it. Which is, I want to keep that edge in the bottom. I don't really care so much for the edges on the top. Sorry about the noises. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. It's been raining here. It's been raining here all day today in New York. So I'm kind of working the glue from the center out. With paper, you can't really do that too much, but I'm hoping that this will help me to really get like the creases out of it. I'll add more glue as I go. And it looks brighter now that as I'm gluing it on, it looks a lot brighter. The pattern stands out a lot more. I'm trying to control where the glue goes so I don't get glue everywhere. And the glue does go like a long way. Let's see, you're not simple. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a simple kind of girl for sure. For sure. And that's why it's always a challenge for me to try to keep it simple, because even when I want to, it's like really, really hard for me to do that. Somehow layers and building layers and more layers and more layers kind of takes over everything that I'm doing. It's like little hairs on it, but hopefully I'll be able to get that out. Let's add a little bit more. Yeah, it's been kind of yucky over here today. It's been really, really yucky over here today for sure. Hopefully the Wi-Fi holds up, because sometimes when it's bad like that, it really doesn't want to hold up. I'm trying to get this as straight as I possibly can. You see little hairs on here, so I'm trying to get those little hairs out of here. I don't want those to show. Come on. Ah, babe, Koani, she's calling me. Yeah. So it's been really mellow today, you guys. After all the energy that we put into yesterday, we were exhausted today. We were so exhausted today. I literally kept it so simple. Hi, Jackie. So we're almost done with this part of it. Then I'm going to set this aside and start working on the rest of the elements. Hopefully this will dry quick, which hopefully it usually does because matte medium is super quick. I just hope it grabs onto the canvas well. And I think right about here, and voila. Nice and smooth. Wrinkle free is the way to be. And I think I've stretched this enough. Look how vibrant it shows now compared to how it looked like before. It looks super, super vibrant now. So this is good to go. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to fold these parts over. I'm not sure if I'll leave these edges on or if I'll do something crazy with them. We'll see how that kind of pans out. Let's clean up our surface somewhat. Yes, it is very pretty. All right, Jackie. Yeah, well, if I was to iron it, yeah, but I wasn't gonna iron it. I just wanted to get it over and done with. So what I have here, and this is like what I'm thinking in my mind right now. I got some butterflies, which I'm gonna be altering. Since I'm using cloth, you know, to kind of start with the canvas to begin with, I was thinking about doing like creating like some kind of a dress out of paper and stuff. So I got some scissors that I'm gonna be probably including into it. So I got some scissors. This one's got a little bit they go layered like that. And then this one's got like the little fritty thing on the side. I don't know which one of them I'm gonna use. So I got these that I'm thinking about adding to the back of the dress to kind of turn the dress into like a fairy dress, just like hanging in the fairy closet. And then I got some butterfly, the rest of the butterfly pieces, which are these right here. If I can get this little piece out of it, right here. So got that. And I was having such a hard time today with cutting these things out because my mat was losing its sticky and I had to like re-stick it again. I had to like add more sticky stuff to it. And just in case you guys are unaware, I mean, for any of you guys that do have any of these cutting machines that use a mat and you lose your sticky, you can use this, tack it over and over. I've been using this thing since I've been using this for a while because I use this to get the sticky back on my stamps. And when I got the mat wasn't really like that sticky, so I started putting this on it and it works like magic. You guys might already know of it, but if you don't, it's an Aleene's glue and it's called Tack It Over and Over, and it's perfect for getting the sticky back on your mats. All right, so some of these, let's see. I put all my little bits and pieces of junk in here too. So I got these hangers, but I think I cut it out a little bit too big. But I think I'm gonna try to use it anyway. So I got a hanger, and I'm gonna get like 3 of them so that I can glue them together. And then the rest we're gonna figure out. The rest we're gonna figure out, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure about any of these other little pieces. All right, so I think that's it for that. So let's see how we do this, you guys. Let's see how we do this. So we got that. I got my little hangers here, my little scissors, bits and pieces, and my little butterflies. I gotta pick out paper because I didn't pick out paper. But I'm thinking that maybe I can go ahead and use another one of these hankies to actually make the dress. So let me see if I find one that's got like really pretty. Oh, this one's got a nice little lace on the bottom. So maybe I can use this somehow to create the dress out of it. We'll see. So I'm gonna take out this one. I like the lace. It's got a really pretty lace in the bottom. And I think that would look super cute as the bottom of the dress. So I'm gonna see how I do this. So we'll see. I think that'll look really pretty. It reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland when it's like all crinkled up like that. Which Alice doesn't have any lace in her thing, but you guys know how that goes. Hi, Leilani. Yes. Me too. Hi, Chica baby. Of course you do, Isabel. Don't worry, girl. I got some coming your way. So let's see. So I'm thinking that for the skirt, maybe I can layer it with another piece. Let's see. Maybe I can layer that. Maybe I can add some tulle to give it a little bit of bounce. And I think the top is probably going to be made of paper because I got, where is it? I got this right here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cover this. You're not going to see the pattern of it, like, you know, all the little areas. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover this. I'm going to alter this and make it look like what I want it to look like. And then I'm going to glue this part of it under it. So we'll see how that kind of works out. We'll see how that kind of works out. Put that there. Let me get my hot glue gun. Should be here somewhere. Who else is here? Did I see Nada's name? Hey, Nada. So I'm going to get that going. I'm going to get some paper that'll look pretty. And I think that this will really look pretty because it's got blue in it. It's got that baby blue. So I think that that'll look really nice with that as well. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, Jackie. Are you on strike because of the robot? So let's see. So I'm going to have this. Let me put these little chipboards over here so that I can actually place this right here on top of my stuff. Let me put this down here because I don't need that anymore. Let me grab some glue sticks. I have to get more glue sticks. I went to my Dollar Tree and I was hoping to get glue sticks, but all they had was like glitter stuff. And I was like, oh, hell, no. That's not going to fly with me. So let's see. I need, oh yeah, paper. So I'm going to try to find some really pretty paper. Let's see what I can find here. Let's see if I can find one that looks nice with this pattern here in the background. And that'll also kind of match the blue. I'm making like a dress form. And I'm using like handkerchiefs. Like this is a handkerchief to make the dress. I used another handkerchief to cover the canvas. So I'm just kind of letting this dry right now, which is getting there. It's drying up nicely. So far, this is all that I've done is just get this part going. Now I'm going to start working on making a dress so that I can have that ready to go. And off to the side, I got some hangers that I'm going to be gluing together as well. I'm going to be making like a fairy type dress. So I'm going to be giving the fairy dress some wings. So we're going to work on that also. And I've got some additional butterflies here. And some like little leaves and foliage that I'm planning to add here and there. Also got like these little scissors that I'm gonna be painting. I think I'm just gonna use the one though, or I'm gonna clip off these little things and just use the one, just to make it more sturdy. Because we're dealing with fabrics today. I mean, not, you know, it's fabric at the end of the day. It's you know, it's made of cloth. So right now I'm just looking for some kind of pretty paper that I can go ahead and Prima might not be it today. It might just not be it today. So we'll see how this kind of goes. I don't want more florals on top of florals. So I want something that's gonna look nice. So let me see what else I have. Let's see if the background of any of these little Alice in Wonderland papers kind of works. That might look pretty. Let's see. I'm gonna look at the backgrounds only because I don't really need the. Yeah, I kind of like this polka dotted one. What do you guys think? Let's see. Let's look for backups. This is beautiful. This might look nice. It matches. I said I didn't want to do florals, and what's the first thing that comes to me? It's like, yeah, do florals. Because I got florals here, but I think a little bit might not be too bad, right? In a small amount. I love that. I love that. What do you think? Is that a good one? Yes, right? I think that'll work because even like I said, even though I have some here, I'm gonna be adding stuff to this. So a lot of it you're not gonna be able to see. I'm gonna be adding I should add the crackle paste now. I'm gonna be adding crackle paste to this and other stuff. So I'm gonna add the crackle paste now so it can start drying. I can pretty much get two birds with one stone. And then I have flowers and stuff that I'm gonna add to that. So let me go ahead and get my crackle paste out and start adding some crackle paste on this. And then I'll start working on the top of the dress and getting that going. So my Dollar Tree doesn't get any of that stuff. Things do cost $1, but you can't get none of the good stuff that you guys be getting. That's for sure. All right, so I'm gonna add some crackle paste to this. And let's see. Oh, it's missed. Sorry about the alarm, you guys. The Bata Bully. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I think, do I want to use a stencil for this? No, I'm just gonna add it here and there. Just gonna add it here and there. And this doesn't take very long to start creating the effect. By the time that I'm done with all the other stuff, I should be good to go. Just gonna add little bits, just randomly, just to get a little bit of that texture on there. So I didn't do any like rose stenciling on here today. Let's see. I don't want to take too much of the floral off, but I'm gonna be adding floral pattern back into this, so I'm kind of like, okay, we're taking a little bit of it off. And you're not gonna be able to see it all anyway, because once I start doing everything else that I end up doing to these things, you won't be able to see everything. It's brewing as you type. But it's doing its job. It's doing its job, which, listen, anytime you could get something for free to do its job, that's a good thing. So that's not bad. All right, I think that's pretty good. I didn't add it too thick so that I can get it to dry faster. The thicker it is, the deeper the cracks, the more they show. And this is a Deco Art product. It's called Crackle Paste. But other, you guys can get them pretty much from anywhere. Different brands, stuff like that. Yes, he's in the ranch. He's not here right now. And I told him that I had to keep it going. He'll be in soon enough. Well, think happy thoughts, Jackie. Think happy thoughts. So I'm going to put this to the side and let this kind of continue to dry. And I'm going to be adding, my routine golds here, this, that, and the third. And we'll get that kind of going that way. So I think we've agreed to use this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to alter this dress. Like I said, it's not really my cup of tea the way that it is. I want to kind of give it the shape. Let's see. Where's the other one? I'm going to kind of flip these like this so that I can make both sides look even. I'm going to flip it the right way and get it to do the same thing. She's a little high-waisted. She's a little high-waisted. Let's see. Let's keep it centered. And I think that's what it was. There we go. So curved her out just a little bit. Just a little altering to this. And now I'm going to glue it on to my dress. Disintegrate who? El robot. Ustedes se la cogieron con el robot. El robot is just trying to be nice. Don't discriminate against the mechanicals. All right, so let's see. So we're going to put this right here. Then I use this little thing to kind of squeegee that out a little bit. Get that glue spread out evenly everywhere. Squeeze that down. I'm going to do this over again and just might as well finish it, and that way they all kind of dry at the same time. Right, that's how that goes. So let's try to get that as evenly as possible. In the meanwhile, I'm going to start just sewing some of my other pieces and getting my other pieces ready. So once this dries, then I'll be able to cut around it and I'll get a nice little dress top. For that, I'm going to be adding some little beads or pearls or something to it. Probably not beads, probably like little flat back pearls or something cute and pretty. Hi, Teresa. Right? I should do that. Every time they'd be like, hola, block. Now I'm just playing. I would never do that. I would never do that, you guys. All right, so let me put this here. I'm gonna start working on some of these. If I can pick them up with my hands. Let's see. Come on. There we go. So I got that drying. I got the canvas drying. This is what we're doing, Teresa, since you just came in. I use a handkerchief to pretty much kind of decoupage, if you will, the canvas. So we're going to be working on this. I've added some crackle paste to it. So right now we're just waiting for everything to kind of set, which it shouldn't take too long. I took a dress form. We've covered the top so we can get the top of our dress. And I'm using another hanky here to pretty much create the skirt of what's going to be the top. So I'm thinking something like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it all kind of works out. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Right? So let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing down my, make sure that this is good to go. And I'm going to paint this probably in like, what color does this have? This has a lot of yellows in it. So maybe not a, I'm going to see. Maybe I'll do like a green or something green or another color for this. I'm just trimming off some of those little excess little pieces. And I'm taking the cleanest one to more or less be my top one. This is the cleanest one. So. You guys are conspiring against my robot. His name is Titibot. So leave Titibot alone, okay? I'm gonna be creating a dress form. Well, I'm gonna be creating a dress and I'm gonna put it on a hanger. And it's gonna be like a fairy dress because it's gonna have fairy wings. Well, it's gonna have butterfly wings, but we're gonna call it fairies. We're gonna call it a fairy dress. But yes. So I'm pretty much gluing down layers of this hanger so that I can use that. So it could be nice and dimensional. Thank you. Yes, me too. Any excuse for me to have wings incorporated, into my projects, that's a good day for me. That's a good day for me. So I got that kind of going there. This, I'm gonna do something with this. So I think the wings are perfect size too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the little antennas off. I'm gonna cut those out. And I'm gonna split this. Am I gonna split it? I'm gonna split one and keep one the same, just in case I need to add like more depth to it. So I'm gonna split one and keep one. That's what I'm gonna do, just in case. I'm gonna fold this over so that I can hopefully add some dimension to it. That's the goal here, to add some kind of dimension to it. So I'm gonna fold these little edges kind of over and out so I can hopefully add some dimension. I don't know if I'll be able to, but hopefully I will. We'll see. We'll see how that kind of goes. So that's that. And then these little scissors here, I'm gonna clip this because I don't like it. So I'm gonna clip these little things here. And that's the fun thing about working with chipboards, you guys, is that you can alter them. You don't have to use them as they are. You can alter them so that they fit your needs. Titi robot. Yes. Yes, it's a female robot, you guys. It's a she. And she don't play. She does not play. All right, so I'm gonna put this on top of this and get this kind of glued together. I don't know what I did with my bottle of water, my spray bottle. So I'm gonna just try to level these as best as I can. Oh, I found it. Sometimes you just gotta move some stuff around. And it's usually somewhere under the mess. I got such a mess on my desk, you guys, it's not even funny. From yesterday to today, it's like a tornado hit it. Dang it, I forgot to add that word to the blacklist. I forgot to add that word to the blacklist, you lucky Jackie. All right, let me just spray this down because my hands are sticky and I don't like it. All right, so we got that kind of going while everything else is kind of drying. So that's how we do. Not too bad on timing. We're doing good. We're doing good. So I'm going to start to kind of jostle some of these things together. And actually, I don't think I'm going to jostle the wings. I think I'm going to leave the wings not so much raw. I'm just going to go on them raw, I think. And I don't know if I want to jostle these or not. I might just go at them as I need them, depending on what I'm going to be using them for. These, I think I do want to put them in somewhere, but we'll see. So let me jostle that though. That I definitely need to jostle. Let me see if I find my jostle in here somewhere. There it is. And I need a piece of something. Let's see. I butchered chipboard today trying to get some other pieces out of it. And it was just not working with me today because my mat was all wonky and it messed up a lot of the design that was supposed to take place on this today. So we're gonna work on this. So I'm not gonna just throw it out. I might as well use it for something, right? So this, I said I wasn't gonna do too much of it. This I do want to, and this I do want to. So I want that raw color to come through. What? Yes, super pretty. They definitely are, Dorinda. They definitely are. Let's see, let me find a wonky brush that I can kind of go to town with and not be too stressed out about messing it up. So I'm just gonna give this like a quick coating. And I'm gonna coat both sides because I don't know which direction I'm gonna actually put them in. So I'm gonna do both sides just to be safe. A little tip that I learned from Mr. Sasson, because usually I do one side and then dang it, I did it on one side. Now I gotta use it on this one side. But we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. You bought one of what? What did you buy, Jackie? I didn't see. What did you guys buy? I'm so lost. What did you guys buy? Oh, the fairy door. Oh, yes. That's right. Isabel's working on a canvas with a fairy tour. This I'm only gonna do the one side because I already know which side I'm gonna be behind, or which side I'm gonna be using for this. All right, so I got that. This is really thick because I did 3 of them. So let me just get all of it and make sure that everything is as gessoed as I can possibly get it. I'm not gonna worry so much about perfection, but I do want to get it as much as possible. Less work for me to deal with later when it comes to covering it all up with paint. All right, so we got that. Am I gessoing anything else? I think I'm gonna be gessoing these butterflies, so I might as well do that. I'm gonna spray my gesso with a little bit of water. It's a little thick. Gonna hopefully water it down a little bit easier to spread out. This is a really pretty design. I'm having so much fun with these, with the machine and the little Cricut cartridges. It's a shame that they're not gonna make any more. Everything is digital now. So it's like if you have them or if you can get your hands on them, then hurry up and buy because once they're gone, they're gone. Cricut is not making any more of the cartridges. Everything is going digital now. And it's bad enough that like I personally I found a gypsy, one of those things. I found the gypsy online. I got it for a really, really good price too. And the lady didn't know it, but it came loaded with like 18 cartridges inside of it. But here's the problem. I can't use it because when they set up my machine, and I mean Cricut by they did not update it. They just pretty much made it work with the software on the computer, but they never updated the software. The Gypsy itself is updated, and I can't update it now because they discontinued their program. So I literally have, it's pretty much like a brand new Gypsy because it's in perfect condition in a package here that I can't do anything with. Doesn't that suck? And it's literally got cartridges that I don't even have. So I was like so mad. I was so excited when I got it because I thought about loading up all my stuff into it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be able to like, you know, work off of this since I can't use the computer program no more. Then I could just work off of the Gypsy. Yeah, right. So I called customer support and they had me on the phone and I'm like, listen, you guys can just put the software in my computer. Like I let you have access to it. Just transfer the files over. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't do that. I said, you can't what? But you did it before when you made it work with the other program, so why you can't do it now? How did you make it work before? So they ended up sending me vinyl for my troubles. Like that's gonna really help my situation. But I took the vinyl, you guys. I ain't playing. I took the vinyl. I was like, yep. Yep. So you guys like that? I'm able to add people's links to the robot and it'll promote like their channels and stuff like that. I think that's a really cool feature. Like that's more or less what I wanted it for because at the end of the day, you guys will recognize a troll way faster than the robot. The robot will just, you know, it'll control and moderate like excess caps and just weird stuff like that. But I don't think the robot specifically knows who's a troll and who's not until they start typing. So, all right. So I got this and I got that. I got some little foliages here. I think I'm gonna start painting some of these in green. Yeah, I'm gonna start painting some of these in green. These, I don't know what I'm gonna do with yet. I'm thinking about what color I should make the wings. I think the wings will look pretty like in a pink and a blue because we don't have a lot of pink and blue going on in here. So I think the butterflies will look really pretty like in a pink. So you know what, I am gonna adjust to them. I'm gonna adjust to them because I think that that'll help it out to make them look a little bit better. So I'm gonna adjust to them. I might as well. Good thing that these are flat, so I can just do this real quick. Yes, pink. Yes. Who doesn't like pink, right? Even if you hate it at the beginning, by the time that you be in YouTube for a little while, you'll end up loving it. Because if it's not one thing, it's another. And it's not so much the color pink, it's what you do with the color pink that's really what's gonna make it awesome. That's really the piece de la resistance is what you do with it. So on these, I'm gonna do both sides because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make them dimensional. I want the back side to also, you know, somebody gets nosy and starts peeking behind the wings. I want it to look good. I don't think so, but that's not a bad idea. But I don't think so because I'm not Mod Podging. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any like Mod Podging to the thing. Although I do have feathers. Oops. I do have feathers. That might actually look pretty cool. You know what? I think I'm gonna Mod Podge the wings. I'm gonna add some feathers to the wings. That's a really good idea, Teresa. Thank you. I think I'm gonna do that. I think that'll look super cool. So I'm gonna clip them and add them. Yes. I think that'll definitely take this to a whole new level with the textured wings. Makes it look more realistic. All right, so I think that's that for that. These, like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to be incorporating these. These are not necessarily a must in the canvas itself. I'm probably going to use them, but I don't know if I'm going to use all of them. So I'm not going to waste too much time doing that because I noticed in the past I end up wasting tons of time with those little bits and pieces, and I don't even end up using all of them. So, yo me voy el domingo para hacer un trabajo a un town. Okay. Oh, nice. So you're going to create the fairy canvas live? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So did you buy cardstock? Okay, that wasn't for me. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working on these wings. This stuff dries so super fast, you guys. So I'm gonna get some of these pink wings out here. It doesn't even matter what color. So you know what I think I'm gonna do? There's really no ugly color in here. They're all pretty, so I'm just gonna use the pink. I'm gonna get like 2 of them, and I'm gonna cut them into pieces as I need them. And if I gotta get more, then I'll get more. So I'm gonna start to glue this down. Where is my? What did I do with it? With the matte medium and my handy dandy brush. So this is how we're gonna do this, you guys. I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna add a little dab. They claim forever sharp, but they lie. So let's see. Where is mine? Do I even have it here? I don't think so. I thought I did, but I don't think so. I think that this will give it nice texture. Who you gonna miss, Jackie? Oh, Isabel. Isabel, aren't you coming back right away? So I'm gonna do the same thing with the other bit on this side, and I'm gonna use the same thing and get that tip in there. Let's see. Let's break up some of these. The glue it has. Let's get some more of this glue. For good measure. Let's make sure we glue that there first. I'm okay with all of these little pieces kind of like coming off because I'll just reglue them all back on. All of this stuff is gonna be in the back, so you're not gonna really see it. So all of these little pieces that kind of broke off, I'm okay with them breaking off because you're not gonna really see it. Yes, 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 yes. I used to love me some Mighty Mouse when I was little. All right, so this is kind of how this is starting to look. And I think once I paint that, that's gonna look marvelous. So let's see here. I'm trying to think of how I want this actually. And I kind of gave me what I wanted right here. Let's see. I'm gonna glue this down. And I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna trim off some of this so that I can use it how I want to. We'll see how that all kind of comes out. Okay. I might have just got myself in a pickle putting on these little feathers, you guys. This takes a long time from what I see. Thank you. I got that robot earning its motor oil today, boy. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing with this one, and I'm gonna trim it right at where it connects, so that I can get as big of a one piece as possible. Just kind of gently pulling that off. These wings, from what I can tell, they're not gonna necessarily look the same, but it's okay. Let's see. Opening up those fibers. Getting them to stick is the issue here. Well, I don't think getting them to stick is as much of a problem. I think is actually getting them to look the way you want them to look is more of an issue than it is to stick them down. So I know that they'll stick. Oh, I like that. Ooh, let's see. See how fancy I can get with this while they're still kind of wet. Let's see. I'm gonna add more. I like that. Yes, I hope so. I never know, you guys. That's why I always get so excited. I'm never that presumptuous. Is that how you say it? Thank you, darling. I always hope because listen, one wrong move and it's a wrap, right? That's all it takes is one wrong move and you're pretty much done. I like actually the way that they're looking, sticking them down like in little strips. It gives it a very feathery, well, it's a feather that I'm using, but it gives it a little bit more of a style. So I kind of like that, adding them on just like piece at a time. My only issue is that my hand is so sticky. I don't really like that part of it too much. This would probably be a good thing to do with hot glue if you got a good one. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where I can kind of add this one. All right. So let me go ahead and just Mod Podge it again. Add some glue again because I don't know if I trust this to really stay there. So I'm gonna do that again and just make sure that this is gonna stick. I'm not worried about the center because the center is gonna be behind the dress. Like anything here in the middle, I'm not so much concerned about. This is the part that I want to make sure that looks good because this is the part everybody's gonna see. Look like a little wet chicken. Like a little wet chicken, you guys. That's what it's looking like right now. A little wet chicken. All right. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and I'm gonna attempt to do the same thing with these. I'm gonna use a different color feather. I think that'll probably be my best bet. I hope this stuff dries soon. Sooner rather than later. My canvas is more or less drying really nicely. You guys can already see. Hopefully you guys can see some of that crackle this way. I could never know which way to turn this thing. But you can see kind of some of that crackle that's already there. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus. Let's see. Get it focus. Let's see this way. You can kind of see some of the crackling that's already starting to kind of build on there. The dress is dry. This part of it is dry. So just cleaning my hands a little bit. I'm gonna try to do this one a little bit faster because it's just these two pieces. Should I go with the pink again? Should I go with a different color? I'm gonna go with the pink again. I was gonna use a different one, but I think I'm just gonna go with the pink again. And let's see. Maybe this glue will be better than that one. It's that Aileen tacky glue. Thank you. This feather is like really, really fat. Do I have another pink one in here? Maybe a darker pink instead of this light pink. This feather is really fat and I don't think it's gonna, I think I'll use these two instead of a darker pink with that lighter one. Give it a little zest of pop there. We'll break up some of these fibers beforehand so I don't have to go too crazy. So breaking up some of this feather here. Do the same for this one. Giving it the Pollo Loco look. That'll help it to spread out a little bit better when I go in. Let's see, which way? This way. You do have to be a little gentle when doing that with the scissor or your sharp object because it will poke feathers out. Come on. Let's not play right now. Even though that's exactly what we're doing. This fairy bird is gonna look like no fairy bird. She's gonna look like she was in a fight and somebody like plucked her feathers. But we're gonna wing it. We're gonna go with it for right now. Now let's do the other side. TT working. Yes. TT bot. I don't know what is my fascination with naming things, but I do tend to name a lot of things. Let's see. Let's do this one. And save it around. This would be so pretty all on its own. All on its own, this would look so pretty. This is very time consuming. That for a live stream, maybe for a regular project that you can just like zoom, like speed it up. But for a live stream, this is really time consuming. But I know that the end result will be so worth it. All right, so we got some of that Aileen's happening there. And it's just about giving it that look, right? So when we add our feathers, we have some kind of a look, right? We'll see what it looks like at the end. Right now it looks crazy. Right now it looks crazy, but we cannot abandon ship yet. So we don't know what is gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim right along the edge and get those things out by the chunks. And I'm gonna start pretty much gluing them piece by piece. I think that worked out really well for me the last time. So I'm gonna do that now. Pollo Loco, man. This is like a Pollo Loco. Yep. Come on. I don't like my fingers being sticky. As much as I like my hands dirty with paint, I hate the sticky stuff when it starts to peel off and peel all over the place. Like, it's just crazy. I don't like it. All right, so I'm gonna add this one. Okay, but you gotta stay down though. You can't keep coming back home. There's no way to put the feather back together. It is done. It is done. gonna keep doing that. Come on, stay. Doesn't want to stay. These wings. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep doing it. So we don't know what we're gonna end up with. And sometimes when we second guess ourselves, that's usually when the best projects tend to happen. Is when you're doubting it the whole way through. Yes, I like the colors, and I think once I put it all together, it'll make sense. Hopefully, she doesn't look like the crazy chicken lady. And like that's her outfit for work when she goes to pluck the chickens. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed, everybody. Trying to get some of that glue. Paint I can deal with. Glue I hate. I hate glue sticking to my fingers. All right, so let's get more. And I'm gonna trim the other side. And I try to stick as close to the piece of it as I can. This Eileen glue is just so super tacky. It's so super tacky, man. So let's try this. And I'm probably gonna end up painting over it just because that's just me. So I'm probably gonna end up painting. Why does one side always look better than the other, you guys? Why is that? One side always works like the way you want it to look. You're good to go. And then the other side look like craziness. Why? Why? Come on, go back. Nobody told you to move out. All right, that's gonna stay like that. That's gonna stay like that because I can't with this thing right now. All right, so look how much better that one came out. I'm so mad. Look at this one. Look at this one, you guys. She need a feather transplant, like ASAP. Looking like El Pollo Loco out here. All right, so I think I need one more piece for that right there. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more and just do that piece real quick. She's looking a little bald right here. So I'm gonna do that and add that piece right there. Okay, that helped the look a little bit. It helped the cause a little bit, just a little bit, but it did help the cause. That piece right there, right? And I'm gonna add this piece. So at least she's looking like she got something happening here. I don't know what, but still look crazy, but we shall figure it out, you guys. We will figure it out. So this is what they're looking like. I'm gonna continue to work. I'm gonna have chicken feathers everywhere. All right, so that's it for the feather situation for right now. Let's see what we can do. Let's go ahead and get this part of it trimmed. trimmed out. So I can start figuring out what I'm going to do with this dress because I do have the glue gun going forever. So let's get this part of it kind of going. Let's fuzzy cut this dress out. Well, this top part of her dress out. So let's see. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. All right. All right. So she's decent at least. She's decent. Let me see if I can find that nail file. Try to distress that a little bit. This is a very fast way of just distressing the edges and at the same time kind of fixing the shapes a little bit so that they look a little bit more cleaner, if you will. At the same time, you can get a little bit more of a cleaner fuzzy cut line. Like that. All right. Alrighty, so this is the top. I think that's gonna look really pretty with that. Sánate, sánate, culito de rana. Si no te sana hoy, te sana mañana. All right, let me put this in water. If I can. I don't know what water is. I'm a mess today, you guys. I'm a hot mess today. Yesterday, I was literally losing my train of thought as I'm like trying to make this card. I forgot where I put everything at. I didn't know where nothing was at. I was just losing my marbles. So I could just imagine trying to do it with something even hotter. Like, I think that would be so super challenging. All right, so I got that. I'm gonna let those dry. Now to work on this. What do I want to do? How do I want this? Do I want this? Yes. I like this little peak here. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of bunch this up like this and have that kind of like that. I kind of like that. Let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I think, I'm gonna kind of fold this towards the center. Like that. So when I do this, I kind of have just that little area there. And then this is like, kind of like that. I think that's what I want to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, fingers crossed, you guys. So let's see. I'm gonna just add a little line right here real quick of blue. I'm gonna fold this one kind of towards the center, but I want a little piece of it out. And I'm gonna do the same with this side, kind of fold that one towards the center, but I still want a little bit of that to show. Then I'm gonna fold this out, like so. I'm gonna fold that out, move that out, move that out, like that. And I do want to add a tool in there. When you get your tool. Let me see how pink looks, even though you can't really see it, but when you have it up close. Just want to see. No, not pink. Not pink. Maybe white. So I got some white here. So let's try this. Just gonna grab a piece. I'm gonna do this, grab a couple pieces actually. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Add a couple pieces in there to give it a little bit of fluff. That's what you call it. That one, maybe one more. That should be good enough. I'm not even measuring. I'm just eyeballing it and winging it, you guys. So I'm gonna grab my pieces and just kind of fold them over like so. I'll trim off whatever I gotta trim off once I get to the finish line. Spread that out a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of fluff. So you guys can kind of see what it is that I did. I just kind of pinched them towards the center. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of glue again in the center and add this tool in there. We'll see how this is gonna look. Okay, I like that. It looks like she's got a train behind her because, well, the train of the dress, not an actual train, you guys. She's a fairy. She's not a city fairy. She's just a regular fairy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my tucking away back here. And right as I have her, I'm gonna just pinch that in. Right on the back, like so. I don't want this dress falling out. I want the skirt falling out. Can you guys see it? Make sure that it shows there. Right here, this little bit right here. So there goes our dress made out of a hanky. Hopefully that nobody used. I didn't even. Well, I'm pretty sure that they're not used. Well, they might have been used because I was told that they're like vintagey types. So let's see. I think that's gonna look really, really pretty on there. Let's see, what else do I need to get? Mhm. Yes. Let's see. Can I fit these here? Maybe that's not the place to put them. Maybe I need to put them like right here. Yeah. I think that'll probably be the better place, the better placement for them, for the dress. Right? It's the world's most biggest hanger, you guys. I could have done smaller, but I wasn't sure. Do I have a small hanger? That hanger's so large, it's driving me bonkers, to be honest with you. It's so dang large. Um, half of a spool here. Maybe I'll use that. Alrighty, so I think that'll be, yeah. I don't have in here, I don't think. Nope. I don't have none in there, so we'll leave that there. Alright, so I think this is how I'm gonna do this with this humongous hanger. And let's get, I don't want this to get messed up. I think this came out so cute. I'm so like, yay. I'm so like, yay. Alright, let's trim off some of this stuff. I think I'm gonna trim it off. I'm gonna trim off. Where's my scissors? Where's my good scissors? Those scissors right now, those are right here, are not working for me. So let's get that kind of going. If I can. Jeez Louise. Why everything gotta be so complicated? Come on. I just thought how cool would it be to make a dress form out of an old vintage handkerchief, right? Give that thing new life. And I think I got the perfect ones for it. Yes, I'm gonna be adding those in there too. Oh, that's another thing I gotta add to the back of the dress. So I gotta add those butterfly wings, and then the other butterflies. I'm about to start painting those elements and start working on adding more colors to this canvas. 30 for an hour and a half. We still have some glue that's a little wet here. Did a complete number on my scissors. Clean that gunk right off. Right away. Right away. All right. So this is what we have left over. I will be using that at some other project, on some other project. Let me just kind of smooth these edges over. All right, so we got that going. And let's start adding some color to this. So, what's it going to be today? We are working, I think I'm going to go with some blues. Some blues for sure. Um, some polished coral, which is like a pinkish kind of color. This is close to pink as I think that they have. Not sure if they've come up with any new colors yet. I'll have to check. So this is close to a pink for right now. And I think maybe silver, right? Not so much on the purple. Maybe some fuchsia. A little bit, just a little touch. What do you guys think? So we've got some silver. This is silver spark, fat fuchsia, cosmic blue, and some polished corals. And let's see what we do with this. So let's start adding. Let's start adding. And I still, how are these drying? I'm gonna be gessoing these over just to get the texture and not the look. Because the look is driving me a little crazy. I'm not going to lie. All right, so nice, 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 nice. So let's see. Where's my spray? Now, since I did add glue on this canvas, I don't want to go adding a whole bunch of water on it because I don't want it to more or less start, you know, getting picked up. I don't want it to come off. So I'm just gonna apply with my finger so it's not too much. And at the same time, I get to pick up some of those beautiful crackle effects. And I think that's how I'm gonna do it for most of these. Let's go with the pink. I call it pink, but it's not pink, it's coral. No, the bot's not messing around. It's on a timer, so it does things at every certain amount of interval. And I have it doing different things at different points during the live stream to keep it exciting and keep you guys buzzing. So this is pretty cool because even though I add these colors, you can definitely still see the background. You'll still be able to see the pretty colors from the flowers and all of that jazz. You still get to see through it. Oops. I always see the opposite. I see the opposite when I look into my monitor. So that's why I'm always like going off in the wrong direction, you guys. I apologize for that. So we're gonna add a little bit of this and that. Just a little bit. Just to you know, give it a little bit of interest. Let's go in with a little bit of the fat fuchsia. A little bit of purple here and there. A little bit of purple here and there. Let's see. Nothing too major. I think it kind of deepens up some of the other colors that are in here. The texture feels so nice because it's cloth. And it's super cool because again, you can still see the background. So I made sure that that background was still pretty much very visible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what it's about, right? That's the name of the game right now. Is how much stuff can you add to something and still keep it pretty? Keep it pretty, pretty. That's always the goal. The silver I'm going to use, I think, more for the hanger. I think I'm going to just keep playing with these colors right here that I have. And let's add some to the edges because it's always good to kind of frame your work whenever possible. Just gives it more of a completed look. So I'm just gonna go around the edges with this coral color, just kind of frame it out. And you could do this with regular paint too. Like you don't have to go out and get you some of this fancy stuff. Get some glitter, mix it in there, or add it after, or some pearlescent paint. Like get yourself a bottle of pearlescent paint. You can mix that with any color and turn any color into a pearlescent color. So you don't necessarily have to go out and buy yourself like metallics per se. You can go out and do that by just getting like a pearlescent paint. And I have one. I just don't know where it is. It's in there. I just have too many paint bottles, you guys, honestly. And it's not that I'm gloating. It's just that when Deco Art sends me the shipments, especially when I first started, because I didn't have anything, they sent me a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm still trying to work through everything that I have. That's why you guys don't see me ordering or asking for a lot of different Deco Art stuff. Like I don't have like major, you know, packages of them because I don't want to have things that I'm not going to use. I'd rather use it up and, you know, then ask for more. I think that looks so pretty. Yes, right? It looks so nice. And this little fuchsia like really does a lot for it too, because it's not so purpley. It's like a nice little mix between the pink and the purple. So it gives it a really nice kind of deeper tone to it. I think that's pretty right there. Just seeing where I could use a little bit of blue. All right, so I think that's it for this. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's what you call vintage being put to use. I missed this spot. How is that even possible? How does Carmen miss a spot? There we go. I got that in a hurry. All right, I like that. I like that. All right, that's good. We're off to a good start. Well, we've been doing this for a while, but you guys know what I mean. So we got this kind of going. Let me just clean my finger off a little bit. And I think that's gonna look absolutely fabulous with this dress, right? So now this gives it like a little bit of, now you don't focus so much on the background. Once you put the dress on top, because the dress top is so vibrant, your attention automatically goes to that. So let's see here. And I think I'm gonna do a silver with this, even though I think gold will look really pretty. I always use gold, so I'm gonna use something different today. I'm gonna use silver. And the wings as well, they're gonna have silver. I think the wings, I'm gonna make them like blue because to match the bottom of her, to match the skirt part of the dress. So I think I'm gonna go with like a blue and a little bit of the fab fuchsia and some silver on the wings to really like make them pop. That's the goal. Goals, you guys, goals. Somebody pound goals here on the on the live stream. So let's do this again. And I'm gonna use my finger because why not? I have 10 of them. Might as well use one of them. Yes, I still have to decorate more of that dress. I do have to embellish the top, and I do want to add like some stuff to it just to make it look really, you know, make that top look really pretty. Come on, come on, silver. Let's go. Let's go. That's the only like it's not really a downside to me per se because I use them as watercolors, but they dry. They do dry, so they do dry after a certain part. I mean, you could reconstitute them by just like wetting them up and like, you know, covering them up and letting them kind of do that. I personally don't do that because I'm scared that while I have them in there, you know, in the drawer, they're gonna spill over and they're gonna drip out. So I don't leave them, you know, to reconstitute. I just do it on the spot, like whenever I need them. I feel like they'll last longer for me that way. But yes, I think I'm gonna stamp this hanger when this dries. I think I'm gonna stamp it to add a little bit of interest to it. I'm gonna stamp some fonts on it in black, maybe. I was gonna stamp the fabric, but I don't want to anymore. I think I like it like that. I think I like it like that, you guys. But I am gonna stamp this. This I am gonna stamp because I love adding fonts to these types of things like this. All right, so I got my hanger. What I said I was gonna do with the feather, I'm gonna adjust that feather up. I am gonna add some flowers. I'm gonna have do some flowers onto this piece as well, onto the canvas itself. So it's gonna have a really, you know, pretty little floral arrangement in there. I'm not gonna go crazy with the colors. I'm gonna try to keep it simple but keep it cute and elegant at the same time. So let's see. So this is good to go. My little dress is good to go. I am gonna distress that in blue so that it just, you know, has a nice outline to it. And I'm gonna put this canvas to the side for right now. I got this kind of drying over here. I'm gonna work on this real quick because I need this to hurry up and dry so that I can use it. So I'm gonna gesso it. That's what I said I was gonna do. Where's my brush? I'm gonna gesso it. I think once I gesso it, that's really when you guys are, it's gonna like really start popping. That's once it's all gessoed and it's got its new color combination happening. Right now, like I said, it kind of looks like a pollo loco, but hopefully we'll be able to fix that moving forward. The gessoing also kind of helps to blend where, you know, all the gluing was done, like all the added pieces that I added. Just making sure that the back don't look so crazy. Even though I don't think I'm gonna be able to avoid that. And I'm sorry if I'm not reading your comments right now, but I'm too busy concentrating on this thing over here. Trying to open these feathers up because they got, some of them got stuck to each other and a lot became a little bit real quick. All right, we do the back and off to the next part, the next one. On the next one, I'm not worried about the back because you're not gonna see the back. The back is gonna be hot glued on. But see, it looks different now. Still looks crazy, but it looks different because it does look nuts. But I think once it's all done, it's gonna look amazing. And what's even better is the texture. Like when you rub your fingers on it, you're gonna be able to feel all that feather. Because like I know like the one that I did with the grass, the one that the render one, oh my goodness. I love the feeling of that feather as that grass. That texture is so nice. And it feels like an actual blade of grass. Like it actually feels like you're grabbing grass. Like it's so cool. It's all done with a feather. So this is pretty much good to go. And like I said, I'm going to be doing this with like blue. So I'm going to jump right into it, even though it's still not 100% dry. I'm going to jump right into this and start giving this some color. So I'm going to use a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And we'll see how it all turns out. So I'm going to spray these down and get my watercolor on. Let me clean my brush out a little bit as well so I don't get it too muted out with the white from the gesso. Aw. Right, it does have a really awesome texture on it. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. And what's even cooler is the Dollar Tree sells feathers, you guys. You don't even have to go crazy trying to find feathers. Dollar Tree sells feathers. Yes, they do. So I'm just going to kind of create a little bit of puddle of watercolor here. And I'm just going to tap this into existence. Tap, tap, tap right into existence. Same for this one. Just going to tap these right into existence. So let's see. Let's see how this moves. So now let's get the other one. Let me clean my brush out a little bit from that blue. Let's get the other color and do the same thing. Let's see. I have to add more blue to that one. Hello, scrapping for my boys. Monica, right? Clean this out and go back in with some more blue. All right. Let's get some more of the blue. Actually, where's the white? I have a white one here somewhere. It's over white frost. I'm gonna go with a little bit of this white frost in here. and see what this does for the cross. See, I like how that looks. Looks very fairy-ish. All right, so that's that for that. I think that those feathers look perfect the way that they're looking right now. If I got to, once they're dry, then I'll add a little bit of this or that just to highlight some color. But other than that, I'm gonna let these kind of dry. Let me clean my brush out a little bit. Right, they look super cute. I'm really, really liking it. The scissors, I gotta add silver to the scissors. Forgot about the scissors. But you can still see the blue, you can still see the pink, but they're more, it's almost like transparent, if you will, even though that's really not the right word for it because they're not transparent, but it almost gives it like a very subtle kind of shading. Thank you, darling. So I don't want to mess up my dress, so I'm gonna clean my hands really quickly, you guys. So let me run out. I'm gonna go clean my hands. I'll be right back. The bathroom is all the way down the hallway, and this rag is not really doing me justice right now. And when I come back, then I'll finish shading in the rest of this. We'll add some really pretty trims, either pearls or something to this dress and really make it pretty. And then we'll start working on the rest of the canvas. So give me like not even a minute, you guys. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I'm back. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna bring my canvas back out. We have our dress, which I'm gonna distress with some blue on the sides. And then we're gonna start. I'm not gonna glue this onto this just yet because I have to let those wings kind of dry a little bit. But we'll be doing that shortly because they're getting there. Dries pretty quick. So we're gonna be doing that real soon. Just gonna get myself a little bit of distress ink here and just kind of distress a little bit, right? Because why not? I'm gonna deepen that in a little bit, bring that up. I think that looks really, really pretty, right? Oh, nice, Dorinda. Oh, you guys are doing big things. That's beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so we got this kind of going on here. Oh yeah, I need some embellishments for this thing. So let's see. Is this what I want to do? Yes, I think so. I think that'll look cute. Right? It's so cute. To think it was made from a handkerchief. I'm like, what? Let's see. I like how this is peeking out a little bit more than this side. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Just a little bit looser. I don't want to lose the peak, but it seems like I'm trying to get lost on me. There we go. Just fix that. All right, so let's go ahead and add the trim to this. Why, when you're trying to do things fast, it just never happens. You know, when you have one bead loose, what happens to the rest of them, right? kind of like that. What do you guys suggest? Do the beading up here or do the beading down here? Okay, if I can hold it, do the beading like down here. Down here or up here somewhere, like this. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Yes, the top. On the bottom, Donna. Ooh, that would look so pretty. All right, let me do the little string pearls real quick, and then I think I'll do that. So let's see. Let me see if I can find my tweezers. My tweezers. Okay. I'm gonna try to stick them here underneath the dress. Thank God I left myself a little bit of space. Let's see. I'm gonna make a couple of these. I think that's gonna be my best way of doing it. Like 3 of them. And see how I can add them in there. Seems like today's live stream is going to be, well, it's only been 2 hours, so actually not that bad, you guys. Hopefully I don't last 3 hours, because we're almost there. Hopefully. All right, I gotta see. If I do this here. Here to here. Let's see. Here. To here. To here. Here to here. All right, I think that'll work. I'm gonna try right here. Just adding one. Oops. My chipboard's trying to separate, so let me just bring that in real quick. Thank you, darling. She's like a Victorian fairy, huh? She is like a Victorian fairy. Let me add one on the other side. It would look cute with just having them dangling too. Anything with pearls looks cute, you guys. Anything with pearls. Thank you, Leilani. So I'm gonna try to do that there. And let's see. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to cross stream them. So I'm gonna put a dot right here. I'm gonna try to cross stream them a little bit. I'm going to put another dot right next to this and bring the other side over, right on the side. Then I'm going to put a dot here and bring this one in. And do this and bring the other side over. Little hairs drive me crazy. All right, so I think I brought this one way too much over. This one right here. Let me lift this one up. She looks a little bit tight. So bring her into this side. Yes. To the other side. That looks a little bit more relaxed. All right. So this is what we got going on. Now I'm gonna hot glue this baby down. So she is officially securing my pearls. She's securing my pearls, you guys. Right? Super, super cute, you guys. Super, super cute. Right? I think so. I think we did it with this one, you guys. I think we did it. I don't want that blue part showing here. So come on. All right. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's work on these feathers now. Let's see how we're going to do this. They're not 100% dry, but hopefully they won't interfere with the dress. Ooh, I like that. But they kind of coming out of everywhere. So how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to use pop dots, you guys. I got these really large ones from Dollar Tree. So I think I'm going to pop it up. I'm going to add some hot glue to it too, because, you know, you can rely on these Dollar Tree glues. But I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put some pop dots on it, just to kind of give it a little bit of, I guess, dimension, if you will. Take the dots off. Okay, nails work for something. Work for something, nails. Let's go. And look, all my feathers, like, they got squished. They got squashed. Well, hopefully this will give it a little bit more pop. And then this one, like I said, I want to put it kind of like that. So hopefully, even though they got squished, it won't be so bad. So I want to put it kind of like that. Right? And like that. Right? So I think like that. I don't know about these feathers today, you guys. And they're breaking. Why are you breaking? They're breaking, you guys. No. She look like a pollo loco. Crazy fairy dress. Thank you. Thank you, Zorinda. I don't call it talent, you guys. I call it luck. I call it luck. I had no idea what I was gonna do today, honestly. I had no idea. I think I'm gonna leave these the way they are. I like the rawness of it. What do you guys think? I should just leave these like this, right? Not even add anything to it. To make them look like real clothespins. Then oh, I want to stamp that thing up before I add the So let's see. Let's get some of this, some of that. And where is my old reliable? Where is old reliable? Not that reliable right now because I don't find it. So let me get the one that I got that I used yesterday. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this script stamp to the hanger. Thank you. And yes, it literally does come out of nothing, you guys. That's the crazy part. Because half the time I'm not even really trying. I'm just like pulling out random stuff. And if it works, it works. I don't care about double stamping. I just wanted to have a little bit of life to it. So it's not such a plain Jane kind of hanger. I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm still like a kid in my mind. I'm still like such a major child. I did kind of mess up here, didn't I? How am I gonna put the hanger? Only if I do it like this, which I guess I'm gonna have to do it like this. I didn't really want to do it like this, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I spent so much time complaining about the big, huge hanger. Oh, the wings popped off. But better here than there, that's for sure. Okay, it's this. Because the feathers are still a little wet. That's why it popped off. I was just complaining about that. So I'm gonna put my hanger first, I think. Then I'll add my feathers after. Is that how I'm gonna do this? That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Should I just leave the hanger out? I like the hanger, but should I just leave the hanger out, you guys? What do you think? I like the idea of her dress being in a closet, but it doesn't make sense with the fairy wings attached to it. Leave it out, the hanger, right? Just work on the waist. Let's see if I can do this again. I'm gonna add a nice amount of glue here. Since I'm gonna leave the hanger out, guess what I'm gonna do, you guys? I'm gonna add some gold. I'm gonna add some gold. Because I love me some gold. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I'm gonna add some gold. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold to these feathers. Because why not? Just to make them pop out a little bit more. Because why not do it if you can do it? Silver, you was almost in. Almost. You made it this far. But not all the way, I'm sad to say. Not all the way, I'm sad to say. Gold is bad, gold is bad. Gold is bad and gold is bad. Yup, yup. Yup, yup. And it's funny because I don't like gold jewelry. I prefer silver jewelry over gold any day of the week. But gold, the colored gold just, I don't know. It just does something when it comes to adding it. No. You're going to laugh when I tell you what I'm using. See, what happened was that one day, I made a purchase, a lot, right? I purchased a lot here on YouTube. And inside of the lot came two long paper shapers, craft dies, what you want to call it. I think they're actually from Cricut too. But the real thin, long ones. And it had like some words in it. So what happened is that I used that and I taped my camera to it, and then I tucked that under somewhere. So that's how come I have the angle. All right, so I added some gold to that, and I love it. I don't know if you guys can see that gold in it, but I hope that you can, because it just really makes the wings just pop out even more. So let me get a glue stick in here. I think I'm ready to start gluing this baby down. Doesn't seem like I need a glue stick just yet. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I am going to glue her like right there. I'm gonna fix her dress so it kind of hangs off of the canvas a little bit. I think that is what I'm going to do. And let's see. I just want to make sure that she's not going to like fall off. So I want to make sure that this is like really glued as well as she can be. So I'm like really just making sure she's nice and secure in there. I love it with that background, you guys. Like, what? I think it looks off the hizzy. And I'm just gonna glue this just a little bit here on the side. I want this to kind of pop up just ever so slightly. They're gonna look a little bit different on both sides. That's okay. That's okay. Let's get this 2-2 situation kind of sticking to the sides that I wanted to kind of stick into. So that the 2-2 is nice and fanned out. I think this looks gorgeous, you guys. Gorgeous. So, flowers, 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 flowers. Yes. And butterflies. Is this butterfly too big now? Uh-oh. Is this butterfly too big now? It might be. Uh-oh. Isabel, the butterfly might not be flying today. Le butterfly might not be flying today. I do somewhere in here. That might not be so easy for me to find right now. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a second while I try to find some background stamps. No. So you know what? I do have one, but it's in the box that I'm holding my phone in. So I don't know if I'm gonna have access to it right now. But let's see what I have in this little box of the stuff that I haven't used yet, because I do have some really pretty ones. Like I have clocks, and I have these little pretty flowers. I have butterfly stamp. And I have that pretty font, that script that I just popped out. So it will be between these two and that one. Because the box itself right now will be a little difficult for me to get into to pull out that stamp that you're talking about. Oh, the name for my canvas. I'm going to call it Prettier with Wings. What do you think, guys? She's a Parisian fairy. Yes. I was just gonna say everything that's from Paris, like yeah, definitely. So Prettier with Wings, that's gonna be the name of this canvas. I think we're good to go there. And I'm gonna get me some stamping colors here so I can go ahead and stamp that out. Maybe some green, some blue. brown. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you. So, what did I do with my... So, I'm going to get some of this, some scripting going on in here. I'm going to add the script with maybe some brown. Let's see how that works out. I don't want to add too much. Can't even see it. Sugar and spice and everything nice. I'm going to have to go maybe with a black. Let's see if I can take it off real quick. Can't even see it. Any hoops? Any hoops? Let's try. Let's try the black and see how that looks. I'm so scared. I'm so scared to add some black in here, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to do it just a little bit. So I'm going to curve my stamp up. And we are going to just add a little bit here and there. Here and there. Nothing too major. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. A little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit. Just a little bit. And we're going to go in maybe with a different color now. And maybe add this one right here. This clock. Let's see how it looks. I'm not looking for perfect stamping, you guys. Imperfection sometimes is the best thing that you can do to a piece. Gives it character. You can't even see it. Oh, you can't see none of these colors on it. So I'm not going to bother with those colors. I'm just going to go straight for the gusto and black it is. Because you can't see none of them. Yeah, I have it. It's in there. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Is it in my binder? Maybe you got lucky today, Tanya. Let's see if it's in my binder. I doubt it, but let's see. Let's see if it's in my binder. Something music notes. Something music notes. Something music notes. Something music notes. You got lucky. Let's see. How this thing goes. That way, right? That way. I think my music notes are upside down. No, it's not. The words seem to be going in one direction, but the little beads are in the other direction. Isn't that supposed to, the beads are supposed to hang down at the end of the thing? Doesn't the little dot hang back downward, not upward? Oh, well. I'm going to put them in all directions just in case. Just in case. Because you never know. You just never really know. All right. And I got a little bit of this wider sheet. Trying to see what the words are. So we're gonna try just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think that's about it. So we got your music notes in there. Titi Nut. Yes. Ah, Titi Nut is the robot, right, you guys? Titi Nut is the robot, and the robot ain't playing. I don't like this bird. Where's the other bird? Did I leave the other bird inside? I'm gonna add this butterfly in there. Butterfly wing. Pa, 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 da. Pa, pa, da. Pa, 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 da. Pam, pam, pa, da. I think that looks really cute. Pam, pam, pa, da. This one. Because we just had to add some butterflies in there, you guys. We just had to. I think up here, and then I'm gonna be done with adding these butterflies in here. Nice and subtle. Nothing too major. I'm always saying that, right? Nothing too major. Then the next, I make a major move. All right. So this is the last one that I'm gonna be stamping on here. Is this clock? Oh no, wait. We have some little flower flourishes. Wait, you guys. I love clocks in the corner, so I'm gonna add this little clock here in the corner. Yes. And then this little flower flourish that's on the corner of this little rosette thingamabob. We're gonna add that. None of those bright inks worked with this, so it is what it is. I'm gonna add this one here. I don't want to get my dress dirty, so I'm trying not to. Beautiful, right in the corners. Right in the corners. Frames it out nicely. And even though I got my clock on that corner, I'm still gonna stamp it. Stamping it and over stamping it, you guys. That's the ticket. That's how mixed media is done, you guys. Layers upon layers upon layers. Okay, little flower, what you talking about? Jackie's in the corner. She got a designated spot there. She visits that corner at least once a week. At least once a week, she's visiting the corner. All right, so I'm done with these stamps for now. I gotta put all my stamps away. Just stack them. Okay. Because I didn't get to use my big C. This is why I didn't want to waste too much time doing extra stuff, because I never really know like what exactly I'm gonna do. I never really do know. Let's see how I'm gonna put these roses in here before I start arranging leaves. Kind of like this poking out of the side. So we'll see. I've been trying to make me some of the really pretty flowers, you guys. Where's my can? Oh, it's right there. But I'm still working at it. I'm still trying to figure it out. Still trying to figure it out. Because I be loving like those Prima flower packs, but sometimes, you know, it's just too rich for my blood. So I'll be going to the China store and getting these, which are still good enough, but you guys know how that goes. You definitely know the feeling, I'm sure. Sometimes you just want to. And the piece de la resistance. What do you guys think about this? I think this looks so pretty on there. I can go with a pink one. Ooh, the pink one looks pretty too. Ooh, blue or pink, you guys. Can you see that? Let's see, blue. I mean, that's pink. And not that flower. That one looks discombobulated. I'll put a better, a prettier one. I just wanted you guys to see the color. Let's see this one. This one looks a little bit better. But look at the difference between that and this. You see, this one looks like she's hungry. This one looks like she's well fed. So that one, I think that looks pretty on there. The blue one, right? Yes. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh my goodness. This looks so awesome. I see it and I can't believe it. Trying to see, because this is really about the last of it, of what I gotta do today. Is just add some pretty flowers here and there. So I'm trying to figure out what to add. Trying to see. I want to add like a little something happening here in this little corner, I guess. Right? Who? Me or them? Because I'm Dominican. I could prove it to you too. Talk real fast in Spanish. Let's see. This is my little baggie of fun stuff. All my little loose mama jammas. I don't know about that one. So let's see. It's a different pineapple. Let's see my fancy smancy flowers. Let's see the fancy smancy. Let's see this white one right here. And I think this pink one and some of the other ones that I have in here. I'm limited on the fancy smancy. No, yo soy dominicana, mija. Dominicana 100%. Bueno, nací en Nueva York, pero soy dominicana como quiera. Mi mamá es dominicana, mi papá es dominicano. But yes, Dominican. So let's go to work with this thing here. So let's see how we do this. So kind of like this. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Yes, mangú con salchichón. Because we don't even call it salami, we call it salchichón. Y queso frito y huevo frito y cebollita y vinagre. Un poquito, un poquito. Un poquito. Let's see, where do I want this? Trying to figure out where I want this. I don't want it to interfere with my dress. I'm having a hard time figuring this out right now. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Yes, me encanta el mangú también. Me fascina. Yo, these flowers. What's up with these flowers, man? Let me see what I got in my little tin can. Because that's driving me crazy. Because this is all I have left to do. It's literally ants and flowers. Look how pretty I made this little rose. So I might add one of these. Might add this one. I just haven't had a chance to really play with it. This stuff is time consuming. It doesn't matter what you're using. It doesn't matter what gadget, what device. These flowers take time. I don't have enough of them made in here. I only have two or three made. So I think, yes, I finally opened the cookie tin. It's full of, I'm going to do a video at some point in time making flowers, which is why I cut out a whole bunch of them. So I was playing with it and practicing with it, but I still haven't figured that out all the way. Trying to figure that out. Well, that's kind of interesting. Let's get some of these little pink ones out. This is literally the last thing I have to do. Why is it the hardest part of the day? It should be the easiest. Because this is all I have to do. No, I don't like that. I think the flowers are humongous. Okay, just do like a whole bunch of them. Hello, Ciara. I'm gonna crunch these up. I'm gonna fudge these up, you guys. I'm gonna fudge them. I'm gonna fudge them up. I think that's gonna be the best way for me to play with these. Fudge them up real quick. Fudge them up and glue them down, and I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Right, 1, 2, 3, let's go. I'm gonna start doing it. Fudge them up and glue them down. Fudge them up and glue them down. Fudge them, then glue them down. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And whatever happens, happens. So I'm gonna fudge them up and put them down. Fudge them up and put them down. Fudge them up and put them down. Yes, it is the hardest part. But look, they look way better when you fudge them up. So I'm just gonna add a little cluster here of those, and then I'll stick stuff between them. And I think that that's gonna be how I'm gonna do that. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But they look a lot better when you mess them up, to be honest with you guys. They really do. They look a lot better once you mess them up. So fudge them up and glue them down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Fudge them up and glue them down. Fudge them up and glue them down. Say it with me now. Fudge them up and glue them down. Let me get some blue. Let me get some blue. Let me get some blue. Fudge them up and put them down. We're going to see how this is going to go. We're going to see how this is going to go. This is the hardest part of the show. Yes. This is how I talk myself through things, you guys. And if you sing it enough times, trust me, you'll get stuck too. So fudge them up and put them down. Fudge them up and put them down. That is the only way to get around. Is to fudge them up and put them down. Fudge them up and put them down. I know, right? I should definitely use that for like an intro song. Let's see. Fudge them up and put them down. I'm always in fairyland, you guys. Always. And I never want to leave. And I never want to leave, you guys. I never want to go. Let's see. This is missing something here. So what can I add there? What can I add there? Is that too blue? That's way too blue, right? That's way too blue. Ooh, some turquoise. Turquoise. Where you been, all me lights? Time to fudge them up and glue them down. Fudge them up and glue them down. Fudge them up and glue them down. Some of them are easier to fudge up than others. Fudge them up and glue them down. Pearls. Yes, we can do some pearls. We sure can. Because I think this little cluster is about it for me when it comes to these flowers. She's got a little bouquet because she's going somewhere, but she don't know where she's going. So a little bouquet of flowers. A little bouquet of flowers. Now, where's my pearls? Where's my pearls? Where's my pearls? Where's my pearls? Bum, ba-da-dum. Nope. Ba-da-da-dum. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody gifted these to me. It was for me to juice it. So what I'm going to do, listen to what I'm going to do, guys. Just listen to what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick these pearls down, man. I'm going to stick them down with some glue. What? You see? I can freestyle. Yes. All right. So enough of the fun and games, you guys. Enough of the fun and games. Time to get down to business. So we are getting close to that hour. We're getting close to the hour, you guys. What is Carmen doing? I'm adding pearls to my project. Hopefully before this glue dry up. Yes. Yes. Do you have a pearl spray? No, I don't. Okay. The pearls will be like pixies. Or like pixie dust. I have little tiny ones too somewhere. Somewhere. Let's see. I gotta look at it this way. Stack those. Kind of see where I'm going. See where I'm going with this. I like how those the look that those pearls give to the canvas itself. I think it looks really pretty with that in there. I hate glue hairs, you guys. It makes me feel like my artwork is shedding. I'm gonna see if I can get some different size ones so I can incorporate more. I should have different size ones. I just bought some. So let me just look in. Oh man. I just remember where I think I put them. So I'm like, no, I'll have to check this bag here. But if they're not in this bag, I'm gonna have to go in the other bag. And I don't know about that. All right, I think it's good for that. Those are enough big ones. You don't want to waste the good stuff. This is recollections. Thanks, Jamilani, for joining us, darling. And I want to say, while I'm still here, good luck to everybody on this piece. I will be doing a drawing within the week sometime. Let me go ahead and see if I find my other little small pearls. Not some round ones. Some pink ones. Oh, I found my white ones. I found my white ones, my little itty bitty white ones. And we're almost done. What time is it? Oh my goodness, I'm going on 3 hours, you guys. After I do these pearls, I am done. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna do the white ones. I think. For these, I'm not gonna go hot glue style. I'm gonna turn the hot glue off. I think for these little ones, I'm gonna go regular glue. The last one was won by Karina. It's only 7 over there, girl. You lucky. You so lucky. Sugar and spice and everything nice. I put a whole bunch of glue onto my canvas, and now I have to clean it up. Ooh, that was a nice pickup. Ooh, Carmen. I picked up almost all that glue. All right. Let's get some little ones in there. Jackie's comment. Que avance, mira, Jackie. Tú sabes lo que tú puedes hacer, ¿no, verdad? No necesito recordarte. Tú me avisas si necesitas que te un reminder ahí mismo. Que esa esquina está calientica contigo. Está calientica contigo, mija. All right. Okay, these things are like becoming a pain in the cartouche to peel off. So, let's see. I'll probably do more to this once I'm off air. We need to put the button Carmen, but what? Oh, we need to put button on Carmen. Oh, you crazy? My robot ain't no trader. It knows who's master. Mija, don't threaten you. You beyond threatened. I don't make threats. I make promises. Don't make me keep them. No, I'm not a G because my name starts with a C. Let's get it right. Don't be conspiring against me. Because I have little birdies that tell me. They come to my window, they knock with their little beats, and they be like, Mira, guess what happened? Mira, guess what? Don't play, don't play. All right, you guys. So I think this is it for me and my little pearl extravaganza. Yeah, you think you're getting rid of people. Make sure they're not getting rid of you. Because you never know. You just never know. You think you're doing the damage and really you're doing it to yourself. Thank you, Teresa. You knows people? Many of us knows people. And you don't know who your peoples know, they know other people's people. Jenna? Because I know people's too. And I know people's people. Gracias. So, I think that's about it with this stuff over here. I might go into it and add some Nouveau drops. I only have pink, you guys. This is so sad. I only have the one, but I think it fits perfect. So I'm going to add some Nouveau drops to it, and that's it. I think it actually works well with this piece because of the colors that we have going on inside of it. So I'm going to add some of this, and then that's it. We're going to call it a day. If it'll work. It don't want to work. All right, I'm going to have to thread this. Let's see if I find one of these things that'll fit in here. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. I can't even pronounce that word that you just said. I can't even say that word. So a few drops here, a few drops there. A few drops here, a few drops there. And then we're going to call this a day. And a fun day it was. And then that's it. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And that's how the cookie crumbles, you guys. I like putting my dots in drops of 3. I don't know why, but I do. That's my style. That's my stilo. So I think this is done. Yay! We finished another one, you guys, and it only took me 3 nights and 5 days. But we did it. We did it. Now, things might be subject to change because you guys know I'll be having that OCD and sometimes I just can't let stuff go. But I think for something that was pretty much, you know, somebody else's junk became our treasure. I used a vintage napkin to create the background. I used another vintage napkin to create the skirt. But you can pretty much do this out of any kind of cloth, you guys. I mean, it doesn't have to be like a vintage napkin. You guys can use any kind of handkerchiefs. You can find them anywhere. You can even cut a piece of a sheet into 4 or pieces or whatever the case may be and do something crazy with it. So that just goes to show you that, you know, you can pretty much make stuff out of any stuff. So we've done another canvas for the summer canvas giveaway. I'm so super excited. For whomever is going to be winning this piece, I will be doing a drawing. It'll be a live drawing sometime during the week. I'm not sure what day because it all depends on my schedule and stuff. But I'll definitely be doing a drawing for that. I will be going into the chat log to see who's been here, who's been visible, and for how long. That'll determine whether you get entered or you don't. But I do appreciate every single one of you guys that stopped by today and showed me some love, even if you ended up having to leave early. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for being here with me today on another day, you guys. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for Isabel for being the moderator and for doing the damn thing on here today. So thank you all so much. Have an awesome rest of the weekend, you guys, and I will catch you sometime during the week. Bye.